The show ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Aye.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Corey.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in, Garrett Cooper. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Rojas over at second. Dickerson at first with no outs. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Brian Anderson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
First and second now, one man out. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
Bases full now following the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Matt Joyce. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping in, Harold Ramirez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 2, the Reds coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Arena gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
In now, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Strike zone.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jesse Winker waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball inside.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. 2 gone. The throw is wild, and he gets away. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds' starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding forward for his first chance, Eugenio Suarez. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two men are on with two men out. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now two men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. Two walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Turned on down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, Dero, that's a huge base hit. After being down by two early, they strike right back.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to breathe a sigh of relief right there. We got a fresh ball game. See if he goes out there and attacks differently.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
At the plate now, Jose Arena. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Winker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rojas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Corey Dickerson. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Marlon Strand. Now batting, Phillip Ervin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Left fielder, Phillip Ervin.
Here's the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 1-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting it.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Stepping in now, Kurt Casale. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled off.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this throw gets away from him.
The batter, number 15.
So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it stakes the Reds to a 4-2 lead.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Standing in, Jesse Winker flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-2 Cincinnati. Digging in for his second at-bat, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jankowski has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So with 1 gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the 3rd, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So far this season, Anderson is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Anderson averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this one at 271. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0 home. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
First baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Suarez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Standing in now, Travis Jankowski, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. Chopped at the plate. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1.
0-1.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Runners are at first and second with one away. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Kurt Casale. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Reds strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Leading off the inning, Harold Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ramirez.
First pitch on its way.
No, inside.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
The 3-1.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch, but you know what, sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the stretch, grounded to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The pitcher, number 62, Jose Urania.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And in to hit next, the pitcher, Jose Urania. From the stretch. The bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's down.
Drilled down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Senzel's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's the Reds pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
This year against right-handed pitching, Dickerson carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now the 1-0. On the year, Dickerson begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Strike taken up in the zone. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. In the air now out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
5 hits and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Hit out towards second. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in to try it again, Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at bat.
The center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. 1 out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Inside.
Moustakas, or just Moose for short, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Suarez left field and carrying well. Dickerson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired.
Leading off for the Marlins, the center fielder, Matt York.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Aye. 0-2 is the count.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Harold Ramirez. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit sharply on the ground, and there's his first base hit in this one.
The pitcher, number 62, Jose
Francisco Cervelli will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Marlins, number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cervelli is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Jankowski's there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jonathan Villar. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's set. Here it comes. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Eliezer Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
Ready now, Travis Jankowski. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. Rojas is there for it. He's got it one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Phillip Ervin. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. One out, nobody on. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Hernandez has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. This is popped up. VR is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Casale. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. In hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now batting, the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
To the plate now, Anthony DeSclafani. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Joyce is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Cody Reed is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 23, Cody Reed.
So striding forward now, Miguel Rojas. In his career against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4.
Miguel Rojas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play, and here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Outside, 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Senzel brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still down by a count of 4-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Senzel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. High chopper to third. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Now to the plate, Jesse Winker. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready to begin the 8th. Ready for another chance. Brian Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. And the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch.
3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Matt Joyce. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Ready once again, Harold Ramirez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Jankowski's on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brandon Kinsler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. John Birdie is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Helpful.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Joyce. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Number 196 for his career. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. But he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Next to Cincinnati, the third baseman.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
One ball, one strike.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Nobody out, runner on first. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3, and things are starting to get real interesting. It's time to start making some good pitches.
And he needed a sand wedge to hit that ball. 3-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Brad Boxberger comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Phillip Ervin will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Nicholas Castellanos will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 2, Nick Castellanos.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled off. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate now, Kurt Casale, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch inside. The throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now a 5-2 lead for Cincinnati.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive change for the Reds. Now playing third base,
Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
now
ninth.
pitching for the Reds. Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, John Birdie, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Winker is there, 2 gone.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now in the box, Miguel Rojas. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Miami down to their last strike. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. 2 out with the man at first. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Reds have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2 the final today. The Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Anthony DeSclafani wins his 3rd of the season. Pedro Strop hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati.